Welcome back to today's Explainer. We are jumping right in, putting you in the pilot seat of a spaceship hovering right at the absolute edge of the event horizon. Just imagine it. Behind you is the entire universe. Billions of stars, massive galaxies, and our very own Earth. But directly ahead of you is the absolute unknown. It's a boundary from which no one has ever returned.
So, what if a black hole isn't just some dangerous cosmic trap, but actually a gateway to the end of time itself? What if, deep inside this cosmic monster, there's a place where the past, the present, and the future all exist at the exact same time? It's a concept that completely shatters our everyday understanding of reality. Or, and this is where it gets really wild, what if it's actually a doorway to an entirely different universe? Today, we're crossing the ultimate boundary to uncover what the math and the theories truly say about these cosmic giants. Section 1. Crossing the event horizon. Let's imagine you actually cross that threshold. You pass the ultimate point of no return, leaving humanity behind with absolutely no way to turn back. Einstein's Relativity paints a totally bizarre picture of this exact moment. To the scientists watching your spaceship from back on Earth, they just see your movements slow down. You freeze, and eventually you just fade away entirely. But for you, sitting inside the ship, time feels perfectly normal. There's no sudden shock, there's no brick wall you crash into. It is this stunning paradox where two completely different observers are experiencing entirely different realities. Section 2. The mystery of singularity. Now that you're inside, you travel deeper into a space where not even light can escape. You're completely cut off. Gravity drastically increases, dragging space and time down with it, and it forces you on a strict one-way trip toward the very center. That brings us to the singularity. This is that mysterious central point where density becomes almost infinite, and our known laws of physics, they just completely break down. The math literally fails. And this sparks a massive, ongoing debate among scientists today. Is the singularity a real physical point, or is it just hiding something else entirely that our current science can't quite grasp yet? Section 3. Wormholes and white holes. This whole debate leads us to a mind-bending idea from the 1960s. What if, instead of a crushed dead end, the singularity is actually a cosmic tunnel? Think about a flat piece of paper with 2 points drawn really far apart. Taking the normal route between them would take forever. But if you fold that space in half and punch a hole connecting the edges, you instantly create a shortcut. That perfectly illustrates the wormhole theory. It could act as the universe's ultimate shortcut to another part of space, or maybe even another universe. The only catch is that extreme gravity would likely crush it closed instantly, making it a purely theoretical marvel for now. But now consider its exact opposite, the white hole. While a black hole pulls everything inside and lets absolutely nothing escape, a white hole is a theoretical object that only pushes matter out and lets absolutely nothing enter. Some scientists actually theorize that if a black hole and a white hole are somehow connected, whatever gets swallowed up by one side is spat out by the other, somewhere else in the cosmos. While we don't have direct proof of white holes yet, the concept continues to completely captivate researchers. Section 4. Black holes and time travel. Okay, let's dive into a concept straight out of a sci-fi movie that is actually grounded in real mathematical physics. We're talking about manipulating time itself. Let's map out Einstein's time dilation in action. Say you arrive near a massive black hole at T0. You hang out in your spaceship, experiencing what feels to you like just a few hours. Then, you decide to head back to Earth. But when you arrive, you discover that hundreds of years have passed back home. Your few hours literally translated into centuries for the rest of the world. This is proof that forward time travel is completely possible. You can absolutely travel to the future, you just can't ever return to the past. Section 5. Hawking radiation's information paradox. Just when black holes couldn't seem any more mystifying, the biggest scientific shock came in 1974. The legendary Stephen Hawking stunned the scientific community with a groundbreaking realization. Black holes do not actually last forever. Thanks to the laws of quantum physics, they emit what is now known as Hawking radiation. They slowly leak energy, they shrink, and eventually they can disappear entirely. It was a revolutionary idea that instantly became a cornerstone of modern astrophysics. But here is the catch. Hawking's brilliant discovery created the ultimate puzzle, known as the information paradox. Imagine you throw a book into a black hole.
According to the strict rules of quantum physics, information can never be truly destroyed. But if that black hole slowly evaporates over billions of years and completely disappears, taking your book with it, well, where did the information go? It makes it look like the universe's fundamental rules are completely broken. So if the black hole dies, does that information truly vanish? Or do completely new, undiscovered laws of physics exist inside that somehow preserve it? Decades later, the world's greatest minds are still trying to answer this. It shifts the black hole from being just a cool astronomy topic into a profound question about the fundamental nature of reality itself. Are space and time actually completely different things than what we perceive? These incredible paradoxes are exactly what we are going to continue exploring in part 3 of this Explainer series. Next time, we'll dive into supermassive black holes, the mystery lurking at the center of our very own Milky Way, the first ever photograph of a black hole, the tantalizing possibility of parallel universes, and the ultimate theory that might finally explain how reality truly works. But before we go today, I want to leave you with one final, deeply provocative mystery from our source material to ponder. What if black holes aren't just objects existing inside our universe? What if our entire universe is actually located inside one giant black hole? Just let that sink in. Thank you so much for joining me on today's Explainer, and I will see you in part 3.